I'd like to thank. I thought about a couple things what my dad would say, like, Jasmine put it perfectly. He'd come up here and figure something out, and so that's what I'm going to do. I first want to, again, thank the Gridiron greats for what they do. I think they're doing an outstanding job. Thanks to the Detroit Lions, thanks to Ford Motor Company, and all my dad's teammates. And I thank all my teammates that are here right now. I tell you, I vacillated for about 3 weeks about coming here tonight. As you know, my father, it's fresh, and the hurt is no different today than when my brother called me on August the 3rd. And my heart goes out to the Sanders family to watch that tribute and have to bring all those emotions. But I decided to come, and I'm glad I'm here, because sometimes when things happen like that, you just want to kind of go into a hole and be by yourself. And on my way up here, I stopped by the cemetery, I talked to Dad, told him I was coming here to receive this award for him. And again, on behalf of my brother and sister that are still back in Atlanta, we appreciate the support and the prayers that you guys have had for us in the passing of my father. But I would be remiss if I don't say a couple of things here today, because there's two decisions that my dad made for me. My dad and mom. At the time I was 13 years old, and my grades were not good at all. I was going to Bloomfield Hills Junior High, and my dad, and I thought I could play football a little bit. My dad really wanted to find out if I could play football, so he said, "I'm going to send you over to Brother Rice. See how you rack up over there." And that decision was one of the best decisions for me as a 13-year-old kid, to go to Brother Rice High School and play for the man that's being honored here, Al Fracassa. And Coach, I love you, because the disciplines that I have today came through from going to Brother Rice High School and playing for that man, Al Fracassa. He taught me how to be a team player. I remember one time I was a sophomore and I was on the varsity, and I went to his office after the game, and we had lost the football game. And I asked Coach Fracassa, why didn't you throw the ball to me more? We probably would have won the game. And he taught me that if I caught no balls and we won the football game, that was a success. And he taught me how to be a team player, and I appreciate that, and I really love you for that. Thank you so much. Then, we're talking a lot about Michigan State and whatnot, but no, we're West Coast people. I went to UCLA. My dad from Beaumont, Texas, went to UCLA, and because my dad went to UCLA, I decided to go to UCLA, and I think that was a great decision for me to go to UCLA and ended up coming back home and playing for the Detroit Lions. And I want to share one story with you, in that although I broke some records at UCLA, when I left there I was an all-time leading receiver, but I got passed up in the draft. Nobody drafted me, said I was slow or whatever. My quarterback was Troy Aikman, and they said he made me. So okay, I'll take that. Okay, so I come here and I try out here as a free agent. After the second preseason game, my coach was Charlie. Charlie pulled me aside. Charlie always told me what was going on. And he said, "Mike, you're having a good camp." He says, "You're not going to play anymore in the preseason." And he told me at the second preseason game that I made the team. And he says, "You're not going to play the third game or the fourth game, because we don't want anybody to find out that you can really play, because you got passed up in the draft, and we're going to hold back Willie Green, put him on the practice squad." So I told that story to Wayne, and I said it was Charlie that always told me the real deal. Now, after I made the team with the Lions and caught some balls, the second year I said, well, I'm going to hold out, try to get some more money. So I held out about 2-3 weeks, and Charlie called me. He said, Mike, you need to get your ASS in the camp or you'll be playing for somebody else. And the next day I was back in camp. And I love Charlie Sanders for that, because he always gave me the real deal. No matter what was going on, I knew what they were thinking about me with the Detroit Lions. So I really thank Charlie for that, and I really, really appreciate that. One other thing before I leave is, you know, growing up, when my dad was a first-round draft pick, and somebody in here that I love and cherish has been with me since I was a baby is Lem Barney. And Lem has been with us since my dad and Lem came to Detroit. It was Mel Farr and Lem Barney. Mel spelled backwards is L-E-M. Lem spelled backwards is M-E-L. They were inseparable. And I love you, brother. I thank you. Listen, please, my dad, if he was here, he would think about the players. He'd think about his teammates. He was a people's person. He'd want the best for the players. And the Gridiron Greats that's what they're doing. And I really, really appreciate the honor of you guys selecting my dad in the Gridiron Greats Hall of Fame. Thank you, and God bless you.